Ooh, peace and blessings, y'all, and happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Keeps feeling like lip gloss is on my teeth. But I pray that you all's day is starting off well and that it continues to flow in that vein. I have to say that mine has started off very interesting. Interesting is a word. What I started off believing that I was going to be doing came to an abrupt halt. I was actually starting a training class today, or so I thought. And while being there, have you ever had a situation that looked like it was very promising for the moment because of what you were desiring to achieve at a moment, but the longer that you really sat in it, it was like there was no peace there. There was no peace there. And I know I prayed for a flow, and it may look very strange to some other people. It may even sound strange to some people about what I did, but it felt like it would be hindering something else that I am supposed to be doing. So I'm still asking that God continues to guide my steps, because I know that there is something. And in the midst of being very kind of like feeling indifferent, I'll just say that I had my Bible. I brought my Bible with me today, and it was riding shotgun. And so when I opened it up, it literally opened up to Luke chapter 2. And all I saw on the page that I looked down and saw was you good news that will bring great joy to all people. Okay? And I say this because I'm going to elaborate a little bit more. After leaving the space where the training class was, I went somewhere else because I wasn't able to connect with a person some days ago to do something that I thought I was going to be able to do. And, you know, sometimes when people are dealing with you conditionally, eventually their emotions show. And so anyhow, I went to basically, apologize for not being able to be in a certain place at a certain time because I had another obligation dealing with my child, blessed God. And when I showed up, needless to say, said person didn't acknowledge my presence. And this person doesn't normally treat me that way. And so literally I just removed myself, and I was just like, okay, God had already shared with me over a year ago. It may have been a couple of years ago. I don't know. It was some time ago, that if a person cannot have joy when you are in the space where they are, they're not in my spirit. And that's a very bold statement to tell one of your children. That lets you know that you are a joy carrier. How many people have been let known that you are a joy carrier? God is joy. He brings joy. So when you are in the spirit of God, you carry joy. So when a person can't have joy when you're in their presence, that's letting you know the spirit that they're operating in. And immediately, that's what I saw, dealing with people conditionally, you know what I'm saying? And getting emotional because whatever you wanted at the time, they were not able to, bring forth. But, you don't treat someone a certain way just because they can't do exactly what you want them to do when you want them to do it. You never know what could have been happening beforehand. But when I saw that verse, or that part of the verse where it says, you good news that will bring great joy to all people, I said, let me go back to, the beginning of the verse. And yeah. And so literally it says, I'm going to start at verse 9. Okay. Blessed Jesus. Hold on. All right. I was cutting my face off. Blessed God. So it says, suddenly an angel of the Lord appeared among them, and the radiance of the Lord's glory surrounded them. They were terrified, but the angel reassured them. Don't be afraid, he said. I bring you good news that will bring great joy to all people. Now, of course, this is talking about when Jesus was born. And how many know that, of course, that was a glorious day and a glorious time. And we can still celebrate that because Jesus came to pay the price for us. To pay the price for us. And it seems that every day, in some way, the enemy is trying to hold up a sign still saying, you're in debt. You're in debt. And we have to begin to tell him, my debt is paid. My debt is paid. We have to begin to speak, my debt is paid. My debt is paid. Better yet, my debt is paid in full. My debt is paid in full. And whatever is mine must be released to me. Whatever is mine must be released to me now. That means my joy has to be released. My health has to be released. An overflow of wisdom has to be released. Financial freedom has to be released. Any, blessed God, any opportunity for me to walk in my purpose that God has for me, it must be released. Every divine kingdom helper that is mine must be released. Everything that is mine must be released to me now. It has to come to me now. Now. And we have to speak that every plot, plan, and scheme of the enemy is now powerless, and every trap that has been set for us, they fall in it. They fall in it. They fall in it. God orders our steps. God orders our steps, and he guides our path, and he guards our lips. And I had gotten a message from someone else, and this was on social media, to stand with someone for a thing, and I'm doing that. You know, Job 22:28 says we shall decree a thing, and it shall be established for us. And the light, I'm saying the light of God shall shine upon our ways. So we have to decree the things that we're wanting right now. We have to decree the things that we're wanting right now. God knows what we stand in need of, and when we are in alignment with him, when we've been lined back up and we are in his will, he honors that. He honors that. So anything that the enemy tries to accuse us of, we have to let him know he is in violation. He is in treason. We have no debt, and he must go. The devil must flee. And every agent that he brings with him has to go with him. Has to go. All right? So, as always, I end up going longer than what I want to. But I pray that this Monday finds you, if not in joy, walking into joy. Receive your joy. Receive your joy today, and receive everything that God has for you. Decree the release of everything that is yours. Everything that is ours must be released now. The windows of heaven are open. Lord God, rain on us, your children. It's time, blessed God. But have an amazing rest of your Monday. I am Brandy, and I'll catch you all in the next one. All right? Peace, y'all.